Hello everyone, welcome to what is normally Misscliks D&D Seaborn, but today is going to be a mystical adventure led by guest DM Mauderator!
Hey!
Yeah, this is going to be very different, guys. So I really hope that you're prepared to be embarrassed and to think on the spot and to make some outlandish decisions.
I love doing all of those things.
Yay!
Maud, really quick, who are you for people who have not met you before on Misscliks?
What's up? I am an Aussie living in LA. I used to host on SourceFed Nerd until not even a week ago, where I had my very own SourceFed D&D show, which is kind of what I'm basing this campaign on. So it's rip up your character sheet, stop getting bogged down by rules, regulations, and everything like that. I like to say, instead of asking, what can I do, or what am I allowed to do, ask, what would I do? Because chances are, if you roll high enough, you can do it.
Awesome. And that handsome guy up there in the corner you don't normally see on our shows. Who are you?
Who am I?
Yes, who are you?
I mean, that's kind of like it's a pretty deep question to ask if you think about it. Who really are any of us?
I know.
You know what I mean?
We're just molecules floating around in this.
And we don't even know that for sure, to be honest. No, I'm Jeff. I'm married to Anna, so I get to be here because I'm her husband.
Yep, privilege. So, and you guys all know V. Parlaflois. She's one of our normal cast members here on Misscliks D&D Seaborn, and you've probably also met the Laura Lania. Lania? Does it matter?
Laura Lania, it does matter. It's an old Dungeons and Dragons character, so of course it matters. 14 years in the making, not to make it super awkward or anything, but
And she is on our Wednesday D&D show, Prophecy, which is at the same time on Wednesdays.
yes.
Awesome. Okay, so let's get started. Maud, tell us what to do.
All right, so we're actually going to start off with character creations. What you guys may not know is that these guys have no idea what's about to happen. So I guess I want everyone to roll me a d20 and we'll see who goes first with creating their character.
Ooh.
Ooh, what's everyone got?
Try to beat that one, Lee.
Oh, that's awful.
Damn it, Anna.
Get it?
All right, so Anna just rolled a 19. Next we'll have Bree, who's 16.
Wait, I rolled a 6. I thought I rolled a 16.
Nope.
Hold on.
Oh, that was me.
Sorry, babe.
Nice try.
Oh, wait, hold on. V, you rolled a 5?
Wait, what?
Bree, did you roll a 5?
I rolled a 16.
Yeah.
I rolled a 5. That's fantastic.
All four of us.
Same. Alrighty. So first of all, we've got Anna. Anna, you ready for this?
Yeah.
Could you roll me? We'll start off with a d20, and if you can say whether you want to roll another one or not. So your first one, please.
Okay.
All right. So what this is the name of your character. You can choose for it to be the 16th letter of the alphabet, or you can roll another d6 to add the rest of the alphabet in. What would you like to do?
I'll take the 16th letter of the alphabet. I don't know what
What
that
is the 16th letter of the
A,
alphabet?
B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Right? Yeah, P.
Is it P?
Calliope.
Calliope.
I think I played a character named Calliope once before. I'm bringing
Alright.
it back.
Okay. Can you please name for me 4 races that you are up for grabs? And this is going to be applicable to everyone.
D&D races.
Yep.
So, halfling,
Yeah.
barbarian? Is that a race?
Hmm.
What is that?
No, that's a class. A barbarian's a class.
Right, I thought so. Okay. Elf,
It's L. Yep.
human,
Yep. We can do a
Minotaur?
tiefling, drow. Yeah. Anything you want, guys.
All right. Let's do Minotaur. Let's just throw that into the mix.
Anything?
Uh-huh. Alrighty. So roll me a d4. What did you get?
I got a 4.
You're a minotaur.
Calliope the Minotaur.
Calliope. All right. And just before this shit gets weird, my accent, I say minotaur, rhymes with whore. That's just how I say it. I did this before. I was saying centaur, and everyone's like centaur. I was like, what's happening? All right. Next thing that I want you to roll is your class. What is your minotaur gonna be? Can you say 4 classes for me, please?
Oh,
Now that
wow.
you pointed out, though, I can only hear mini whore. It's amazing.
Halfway.
Yeah, Minaho.
All right. Let's see.
Hey, buddy.
I guess I'll go. Warrior is the easy one.
Yeah.
Thief would be hilarious.
Huh?
What would be? I guess like is a druid a class?
Sure is.
And ranger.
Great. All right, roll a d4 for me. Which
I'm
of these?
hoping for thief. I think that'd be hilarious. A klepto minotaur. Oh my gosh, I can't even right now. D4. One.
Warrior.
Okay.
There you
Yeah.
go. Warrior Minotaur. All right, so what I want you to do for me now, let's flesh her out a little bit. What is a positive ability that Calliope has? I want to talk about your character. Are you dangerous? Are you intimidating? Are you honest?
I'm decisive.
Decisive. All right.
I take action.
Uh-huh. Yes, you do.
Yeah.
But what's something that's kind of negative about you? Maybe you don't trust anyone. Maybe you don't. You have a problem with short people.
I'm extremely stubborn. So once I make a decision or take action, that's the right one. Period. No changing.
Alrighty. And tell me about your character's goal. What is Calliope? Why does she wake up in the morning?
She thirsts for glory.
All right. Thirst. Right. So you are basically like the perfect mercenary.
Yeah. I
Alright.
just want, if I die, I want it to be in a great battle.
Okay. What is your attack? Is it with what weapon?
Let's see. I've been fighting a ton with battle axes. I need something else.
You want a polearm? You want a club? You want a mace? You want...
I think it's, like a big cudgel. Just like a giant, I found this stick that was shaped like a big clubby thing, and I've just been hanging on to that for the last few years.
Got it. And if you were to block or evade something, what's your defensive maneuver?
Do I use dex or do I have a shield, or what do you mean?
Maybe you got a shield. Maybe you have a stomp that causes a ripple.
Ooh, yes, I have that. Thanks for
Okay.
helping me remember that I have.
Yeah, that's all right. You've got stomp, which causes people to fall back. Okay, great. Next up, I like that. Calliope, let's get to know her very well. Next up, I believe is Tia.
This is
would be
madness.
I think.
No, yeah, I think it's you, Bree.
Yes.
Brett.
Oh, it's Bree. I've got that mixed up. 16.
No problem.
Oh, my pen's dying. All right, let's go through it all. Roll me a
All
d20 and a d6 if you want to. Otherwise, just...
Well, D20, 19.
Nice.
All right, do you want the 19th letter of the alphabet, or will you roll another d6?
19th letter of the alphabet. Hold on.
That's like one of those things that you feel like you should know, but nobody knows that.
No, I know there's 26 letters, but where they are.
S.
Ooh, S is cool.
Savania.
Savania?
Yes.
Ooh.
Savania.
Exotic.
Such exotic names.
Alrighty, so let's find out what race and class you're going to be. Would you like to nominate the 4 of each, or did you want to go off with what Anna had?
I would like to nominate the 4 of each.
What are they going to be?
Would vampire be considered one?
That's a race.
Perfect. So elf, vampire, human, minotaur.
Elf.
We could all be minotaurs.
Minotaur.
Minotaur crew!
Alrighty. And what'd you roll?
Roll D4. 1.
You're an elf.
All right.
And what class?
That's the all right of I wish I was a vampire. I know. I can see right through that.
I totally wish I was a vampire.
No.
For my real life, you know.
Alright,
Ranger, thief, wizard, druid.
roll for me. Druid. An elven druid.
Elven druid.
Alrighty. So next, what is your positive attribute?
I'm honest.
Right.
Ooh,
Can't
good
tell
one.
lies. I like it. But what's your negative attribute?
I don't want to be cheesy and say I hate liars, because that would be like,
Mm-hmm.
too.
I think they go hand in hand. Yeah.
Yeah. Negative attribute would be I'm
Maybe you have
deadly.
Is
Would
there
that,
anyone?
would that be considered one? Could that be considered a negative? No, never mind. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Do you have like a distaste for a particular race?
Ooh, you racist.
Do you have a weakness, like a physical weakness? Maybe you're allergic to something. Maybe you can't stand.
Maybe you don't hear very well.
Huh?
Maybe she doesn't hear very well.
Sometimes like.
I don't like evil people.
Oh,
Right. So you're a
no.
purist. We haven't rolled for alignment yet. All right. Purist. No evil. Okay. What is your attack? Oh, what's your goal?
I'm a seeker of truth.
Seeker of truth. And what is your attack defense? You're a druid, so I'm thinking animal something. Maybe you have a familiar.
You throw cats at people until they stop. You have a bag of cats.
A bag of cats. Can I do that?
Yeah.
I love Maud's world.
Let's do it. A bag of cats.
You throw. Yeah, you have access to a bag of cats, whether you want to them or use them. All right, you have a bag of cats. Cool.
But they're humanely treated cats. They like it. They like that world.
Yeah.
We don't
They love
approve
the
of it. Yeah.
And what's your defensive maneuver? Do you go into another realm? Do you use a tree shield? Does it?
It disappear.
Oh, love it. Cool. Disappear.
Do you mean
Sweet.
you like transport to another place, or you just flicker out of existence and then come back?
You got to go somewhere.
The astral plane?
That's up for me to decide. I like disappear. Maybe we'll roll.
Right.
If you
Cat
here, see if you're somewhere else.
Yeah.
Anyone else getting like a Legend of Drizzt vibe here with Guinevere? No.
Yes, you're talking my language. Okay, don't get this. I'm excited. Okay, we're gonna get along. Do you notice what my shirt is? Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
I mean, I'm looking at some with
Can I change one thing about myself?
Go on.
That'd be okay. Instead of not liking evil people, I have a bag of stones that I need to survive with.
Wow.
Ooh,
I like
life
it.
force is a bag of stones. Cool. Yep. All right, who's next?
I think it's me.
All right, Jeff. You know what to do. Roll me a d20.
I knew that for sure. Roll d20. Number 1, say.
Hey! Do you want to roll a d6 as well to fill the whole letter of the alphabet, or are you happy with A?
You can be Anna.
No,
Blech.
I'm gonna. So yeah, I'll just stick with A.
Uh-huh.
His name will be A Tim Gun.
What?
A Tim gun?
A Tim
A Tim
Gun.
gun. A Tim gun.
A Tim Gun.
Adam gun.
A Tim gun.
Tim gun.
You
A Tim
know,
Gun.
when I figure out what my people are, they're not going to appreciate you guys making fun of me.
I'm writing it in chat. Am I spelling it correctly? A Tim
Yes,
gun.
absolutely.
Yeah, okay, a Tim gun. All right.
Okay.
Nominate your 4 races, please.
They will be dwarf, small person.
Is that on top of the dwarf, or you're just
You're just being
reiterating?
difficult. Dwarf is one.
No, it's a dwarf and a small person.
You can be a dwarf and or a halfling, but you
They
can't.
don't appreciate being called that. I was waiting for you
In
to say.
D&D, they do.
No, well, not in this world. Not in my.
So they're not 2 separate races?
Sure, a dwarf,
Yeah.
a halfling,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna go werewolf,
Nice.
Ooh, good one.
and then the 4th race. Can it be duck?
Yes. Great. Roll for me.
Dang it, I didn't know how much variety we had at our
I'm a duck.
fingertips.
Okay.
And I knew I knew I was going to be a duck, and they really don't appreciate it.
What class is your duck?
Jeff, are you a duck-sized duck or a human-sized duck?
We'll have to see.
Okay.
You don't know yet.
Okay.
What classes would you like to do?
Classes will be wizard.
Yeah.
The H is silent. We don't have a healer, so like a cleric.
Yeah.
And then the third and fourth class will be, let's do like pit fighter.
Yeah.
The fourth one will be I don't know, something bard.
Right. Yeah. Sweet. Roll for me.
A duck bard would be hilarious.
2.
What was 2?
Cleric. It was
Cleric.
a cleric. So you are a duck cleric
Classic.
called a Timgan.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, a Timgan. What are your traits? What's your positive trait?
My positive trait is that I
You
am.
don't duck around.
That's right. Puns for days.
The weeks.
This is like a personality type thing, right?
It is. So it's like something that it's a positive attribute that your character has.
Always positive. Always finds the good in things.
That's really sweet.
I
Aw.
love it. Always upbeat.
Thank you.
Happy duck.
Yeah.
Okay, but what's something negative about your character? Maybe you molt a lot.
Does not like to be dirty.
Mm.
All right.
Really doesn't like it.
Clean.
Nobody wants a dirty duck.
No.
No. All right, so you're a clean freak. I love it.
Mhm.
And then the last thing that I need from you is, well, no, your goal and then your attack and your defense maneuver. So what's your goal in life, a Timgan the cleric duck?
Tim Gunn, the cleric duck, is in pursuit of his lost mate because ducks mate for life,
Aww.
Aww.
and his name is Theodore. A Theodore Gunn.
Yeah. Theodore Gunn. In pursuit of, but you've met this person before, but we're separated.
Well, I hope so. We're married. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, of
That's really sad.
husband,
That's really sad.
mate for life. A Theodore gun.
Yeah.
Theodore gun. You love it. Okay, what's your attack?
When the dice are down and it's time for a Tim Gunn to fight,
Yeah.
he will flap his wings in your direction, and it is a magical gust of wind that is strangely strong for a duck.
Great. So it's like a gust of wind. Yeah. My character that I have has gust of wind, and she hasn't used it once. And your defensive maneuver, since
Disarmingly complimentary.
you complement to get people disarmed.
It would be akin to enchanting someone, I think.
All right, you're complimentary to like the 10th degree.
Or dazzle, to use another a vampire
Dazzle.
term.
Yeah.
All right, running dazzle. Fantastic.
I'm kind of wishing that I got vampire and you got werewolf. That would have been a cool mix.
That would
Yeah.
be pretty cool.
And my pen's dying. The last one that we have. Tia.
Hello.
Tia, is that you?
Tia. Laura, Tia, either or.
Tia. All right, now you know how this goes. Let's do it. Let's roll it.
Man,
20.
start the day off right. Praise Loth.
20. Hold on, what's that then?
T.
While you figure that out, I'm going to get a new pen.
I was S at 19, so you're T.
Oh, wow.
I'm just trashing the joint. I'm sorry, guys. I went to get a pen and I pulled off everything with me. New pen. What's the 20th number?
T, apparently.
Letter. Oh, what are you going to do?
Talicia.
Ooh.
I like Talicia.
Talicia.
Talicia. Alrighty, nominate you for races.
Drow, Succubi, Pixie, Half-Elf.
Dang.
Ugh.
All right, roll for me.
Oh, come on, Drow, please. Suspense.
It's a pixie.
Pixie.
Yes. I was kind of hoping you got the pixie.
What class is this pixie?
Lich.
Mm-hmm.
Mage, Wizard, Summoner.
Mage, wizard. All right, we got a spellcaster. Go.
Please be Lich Pixie. Lich Pixie. Mage pixie.
Mage pixie. But that's all right, because the positive attribute that Talissa the mage pixie has is...
She is dedicated to achieving goals. If we have a set destination, we're getting there. Somehow we're going to find a way.
Great, love it. But what's your negative?
She doesn't really care about the feelings of other people. She's very selfish. She doesn't try to hide it. She can be a little rude sometimes.
Okay. What's the goal?
The goal is to find the Mother Pixie's crown and wear it and take over all of Pixie people.
Uh-huh.
I am to be the Pixie Queen.
I love it.
I love that we have the overly complimentary duck and the like super self-absorbed pixie.
I'm gonna ride
Classic.
the duck.
What's your attack?
My attack is a pixie wand that has random things that happen anytime I fire it. I have no idea what it's gonna do. But
Random. The wand of wackiness. Right. What's your defense?
my speed accelerates and I can get away more quickly.
Nice. Speedy. Fantastic. That is everything. I did say off camera, so therefore I cannot go back on it, that everyone could have their own magical item. Now, this can be an item, this can be a weapon, this could be armor. It is up to you to tell me right now what your item or armor or weapon is.
Does that include my wand?
It can be your wand if you want it to be, or it could be something completely separate.
I have magical wings.
Oh, we got a flyer. All right. So Savannah can wings and fly. Fantastic. Nice. Next.
I once in my life can lay a golden egg of wishing.
I love it.
And then you can wish on the egg, or someone can?
Presumably it's me, but we don't know.
Yep.
Huh.
Okay, great.
I want to have a...
Calliope the Minotaur.
Yeah, Calliope the Minotaur has a pendant
Mm-hmm.
that I can call a weather event.
Ooh.
Like a downpour or like a crazy, what's that called? You know?
Like a cyclone or a hurricane or a
cyclone.
twister.
Yeah.
Yeah, love it. Talicia?
I think I'm gonna go with just like making sure that my wand is a magical item of ridiculous nature and power. I think that's fair, because otherwise stacking her up with too many magical items seems, unless I can have a ring of mind reading that I can use like once per day. That's pretty cool. We'll go with that.
If you do that, then I'm going to nerf your wand a little.
No, I want the almighty wand.
Sweet. Awesome.
Do I have to say what my wings do?
I'm guessing it gives you flight, but what else would you want your wings to do?
They do fly, but they get super big to where they can actually cover the party if something happens.
So they're extendable or retractable?
Yeah, they're extendable, retractable, and they can literally like cover like.
Oh man, it's going to be so cool. Alrighty. So I'm going to nominate your AC and your HP based on what you've just told me. Let's start off with the Calliope the Minotaur.
Okay.
You got 30 HP.
30 HP.
You're all roughly around level 4, if that makes any sense. Just, you know, you're not complete noobs. You've been doing this for a little bit. You're about level 4. So you got HP 30. You've got an AC of 13, because it's just a bit of hair
Okay.
on that mare.
I need no armor.
Right.
Yeah. Is anyone writing this down?
I'm yeah.
Nice.
I'm
Well,
writing down my own stuff.
Yeah, I was totally doing that as well.
I bet.
And I'm only going to call you by your characters' names from now on, by the way.
That's great.
All right, so Savannah, HP. You are an elven druid. Yep, you're an elven druid. Therefore, your HP is 26. And you're 25. I'm going to say 25. Sorry to nerf you a little bit already. And your AC is 15. 14. 14.
Nerfing me.
Got those wings though, girl. Like, boom, block. Alrighty. Oh shit. Tim gun the duck.
Yeah.
Dude, we still don't know if he's duck-sized or human-sized. I'm really curious.
Can you roll me a d20? If it's even, you're human-sized. If it's odd, you're dwarf-sized.
Even.
All right, human-sized duck. Your HP is 28. Your AC is soft feather 12.
Wait a minute. So there's more than one human-sized duck in the world. There's a human-sized race of ducks.
I'm guessing David Attenborough, Sir David Attenborough would have a field day. Here we have the human-sized ducks that make them life. So polite they are with their compliments.
They're very friendly.
Their heads would see big. All right, Talicia, your hit points as a pixie mage is only 24.
Oh, get wrecked.
Your AC, though, I'm going to give you a 14 on that.
I'm very fast, and my pen stopped working. No.
Yeah, so did mine.
There's pens in this.
Who uses pens in this?
It's a Windows 10 pen, so no surprise there.
I'm using a dry erase pen because mine's gone.
Alrighty, do you guys want to start your campaign?
Yes.
Your characters? Let's do this. You, this eclectic group, are a random bunch of mercenaries. You have all committed crimes. What are they? Calliope? What did you do? You didn't have to be evil, but you just committed a crime.
I stole. What did I steal? I stole a puppy, and it's still with me. It's
what's its name?
It's like a dire wolf. It's like a big wolfy dog.
I'm sorry. We're gonna go with puppy. You stole a puppy.
I stole a puppy.
She said puppy.
Its name is Jeff.
Jeff the puppy.
Hell of a name.
All right, so, you've served your time. They gave you Jeff back after your sentence, who miraculously is still a puppy. Really weird.
Wow, that's so cool.
I'm going to change this around a little bit and go with Talicia next. What was your crime?
I tripped an old man as he was on his way to the general goods, and when I was pulled over by the guards, they basically just wanted me to apologize to the old guy, but because I'm such a little brat and I was so rude to the guard that they charged me with being like a jerk in public or harassment or whatever, and then I just
I have a feeling, and once you get to know your characters very well, this will be very prominent to a lot of you. But I think that Calliope would actually kind of condone that behavior because that stubbornness.
I mean, if you felt it was right.
Yeah, stand by that shit,
Right.
Good. So you tripped an old man and you were a jerk. Great. Timgan, what's your crime?
I'm glad you asked. Multiple accounts of sedition.
What is... Please don't make me Google that.
One moment, please.
No, I'm happy for you guys to figure this out. It's good.
Sedition. Oh! Conduct or speech inciting people to rebel against the authority of a state or monarch.
God save the queen.
They're like treasonous words.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just charging you for treason.
And your honeyed words were just so convincing to us all,
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Savania?
So I was in a village and somebody was picking on me or trying to mess with me, and I didn't realize the strength of my own wings, and they grew really big, knocked them back where they knocked over a fire and it set the village on fire. So
Accidental arson.
Roughly how many children burnt to death, do you think? We talking dozens here?
Roll a d20 for me.
Everybody made it out alive.
No, roll a d20 for me.
No.
Everything has a consequence. How many people,
Right.
how many children did you kill? Roll that d20 for me.
Tens.
Oh no.
Just a
3
family of 3. They're
children.
3 kids died.
6-year-old triplets. They did a dance routine, but no longer because they burnt to
They
death.
all died.
Oh my gosh.
Right, so you didn't mean it, but there's blood on your hands or your wings, whichever way you look at it.
Yeah.
Cool. So you guys are all, this is why you've banded together. You all have a criminal record. You all kind of met in the clink, I guess you could say. And you've decided that you are all mercenaries. But what I want to know is anyone in a relationship here together? Or we have any relatives here together? Or do you know each other well? How does everyone know each other? And in what capacity? Are you guys just kind of in it to get the gold, or are you quite close? Who's the leader?
I don't want to go with leader, but I feel like I want to know my duck friend Timgun because he is a seditionist.
Yeah.
Is that how you say that? And I am also, going against my queen, so maybe they're the
You're
same.
gonna get some tips and tricks. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think maybe we're all anarchists.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Who's the leader?
I guess I don't know. A Tim Gunn, do you feel like you're the leader? I'd do it because I'm super decisive, but I don't know if I feel that strongly about anarchy. But I guess maybe I went to one of a Tim Gunn's corner soapbox speeches, and I was like, yes, that is the true way. We should never have a leader. And then I asked him
To lead that decision.
to join me in, and I'm bringing this crew together to try to stamp out the establishment.
Sure.
Well, yeah, Calliope, you are the decisive one, so it's in your nature to say who the leader is. Have you locked in who your leader is? It needs to be a leader.
I can do it. I'll be the
Great.
leader.
Great. In the folds of your hair or your loincloth, or whatever it is that is on your current body, you reach into your fold, your pocket. In it, you find a ripped piece of parchment that looks like it was aggressively ripped off a notice board, most likely at an inn or a tavern. It reads, "The great King Thaddeus, third in his name, born of sea, hereby decrees that any person or persons or elves or treacherous traitors that acquire the king's stolen precious jewel that was stolen will be granted immunity for all crimes and will be granted a prize worthy of your new title." You are reading this bit of paper over and over again. The creases on it show how many times you guys have studied every word on this quest. You are in the heart of the foreboding forest. Let me just get that up so you guys don't have to keep looking at Welcome to the Mauderator's World, bitches.
What was the king's name?
King Thaddeus the Third.
Thaddeus.
Here we are. So we are in the foreboding forest. As you can see, there's a lot of trees around. You're in the thick of the forest here. I want to say the hour is magic hour, so it's dusk. So it's the perfect time to set up camp. Talk me through what's happening, whose task is what.
Well, I mean, just for full immersion's sakes, it's important that you guys know that, as a Tim Gunn travels, kind of one of the clear indicators that he is a duck is that as he moves, he just kind of quietly, almost to himself, just kind of says quack, quack, quack.
All the time?
As he pads along. Yeah, all the time.
Like a duck.
He's a duck.
Yeah.
Quack. Sometimes it's a little bit louder. Quack.
You now, as a party, no longer have the element of surprise, and you cannot do stealth checks.
That is correct.
That's great. Now that you're quacking around town, you are quacking up a
My
story.
task at a camp, though, is to gather nettles and sticks and to build a human-sized, duck-sized nest.
Yes.
And then I just kind of dig down with my rump and, bury myself.
Settle in for the night.
Yep.
While you're in the heart of this foreboding forest, collecting your nettles, you can hear that the trees are creaking eerily. You guys have got a really bad feeling about this place. Not before, but now in particular more than ever. So where is everyone going to be in this particular campfire? I don't know if you can lay tokens down in the area. That was something that's sensitive.
Where's the campfire?
How do I mark anything on here?
We can
I want to say it's that
There's
little.
the freehand. If you click right underneath what the select or what the mouse cursor is, you can draw stuff.
Yeah.
So you can draw, yeah.
I'm not drawing fires. I can't draw, guys. I could barely draw a circle.
That's great.
That is your.
That's
You know
fine.
what? Screw this.
I know that we can have tokens, but I don't know if we have any in this game at the
There
moment.
you go. There's some flame. Look at that.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
If that's where the fire is, then I am like up at the very top of this tree, kind of like looking down and darting around inside the branches, just kind of all nervous, like what's going on? I don't feel right. What's going on? Did you guys hear something? Did you hear that?
Right, you're a little bit paranoid.
Yeah.
Tim Gunn finds the wood and the sounds to be very soothing because it's reminiscent of his childhood pond that he grew up on. So he's just kind of, he's got his neck, his beak kind of pulled back, and his eyes are half open, and he's falling asleep with a very pleased look on his face.
Okay, that's nice. So you're kind of quite asleep now.
Yeah.
I'm walking around like very heavily and saying, "There's danger in these woods," and I'm breaking off branches and like making like a circle around our campfire.
Yeah.
And I'm telling, what is it? What's your name, Tia?
Talicia.
Talicia, you can cast some sort of protection spell using this circle I'm making.
I buzz down to where you are and kind of close to you in front of you, and I inspect what you're doing and continually kind of circle almost vulture-like around you as I wait for you to finish whatever it is you're doing.
Yeah, I'm planting them like stakes like this just around the campfire in a circle.
Yeah, and they pointed out as well.
Yeah.
And as people are setting up camp, I'm kind of fearless as I am, especially with having the big magical wings. And I go ahead and bring them out, and I extend them very far, and I fly up and just kind of observe the area a little bit around and scout out if there's anything going on.
How do you feel about vulnerability at nighttime since your life force is a bag of stones?
I keep them very protected with me, so I keep them very secure.
Okay. And the bag of cats, are they with you, or do you put them to sleep, or do you?
I put them to sleep down below for now.
Aw, I forgot about the cats.
Well,
I want to do our...
he needs him.
But they wake up at a moment's notice if needed.
Yeah, for sure.
Reputation as well of you lighting a village on fire is obviously quite prominent with the group. You aren't allowed to touch the campfire. So you're not
Some say they can still hear the triplets dancing their song.
Fantastic. Talicia, did you want to roll to cast the protection spell?
Yes, and I make sure that I go around each one and just kind of like Tinkerbell, like dinking it on all of them.
A protection spell is not a really hard spell for you, so much so that if you roll a 10 or higher, you cast the spell successfully.
1d20.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that is so successful.
You guys are so not safe that out of the forest, out of nowhere, 2 hobgoblins just charge. They're running right into your campfire. What would you like to do?
I roar and stomp immediately. Do my boom.
And I immediately dive down and grab my bag of cats and go at them.
Okay, you guys want to attack?
Yes.
Well, that's just mine is like a defensive, but yes, attack.
Can you roll for me to see if you successfully knock these guys on your feet, or if you just push them back, or if you even manage to stomp well at all because you're too busy with the protection spell happening? Okay. So you slightly intimidate these hobgoblins, but they realize they shouldn't run near you. They start just running around you.
And with me grabbing... Okay.
Yeah, what would you like to do with your bag?
Well, as I'm darting down, flying down, I grab the bag really quickly and I go really fast towards them. So I'm almost ready to just kind of rush into them.
All right, so you got your cats ready.
Yes.
All right. I want to know, what does Talicia... Timgen, have you woken up at this stage?
I don't believe so.
No, I don't think so either. I think, that thing with the wings. Yeah. So you're asleep during the commotion. That leaves Talicia, you saying you're preparing?
I was preparing the spell, but now I kind of want to use my wand as like an amplified microphone if it lets me.
Yep.
And try and wake up the duck like, quack, quack, let's go.
All right, actually roll me an 8 or higher for that one. A microphone is pretty cool.
Oh man, I'm so good at rolling.
All right, so you're distracted. Is this thing on? Now that everyone hasn't actually successfully laid an attack on the hobgoblins, would anyone like to roll a perception check?
I'm feeling particularly good at rolls right now, so
I'll roll a perception check.
You're too busy tapping your wand, wondering why it's not on. All right, Savannah?
What am I seeing as I come up to them?
18. You notice that the hobgoblins aren't running at you, they're running away from something.
Uh-oh.
They're actually not trying to attack you at all. Would you like to let the hobgoblins pass? Would you like to communicate them through a one that doesn't work? Would you like to let them go?
I would like to at least try to grab one and find out what they're running from.
Well, V wants to set them on fire, right? So let's just try to just get that out of the way.
Away from the fire I am.
Okay. All right, you want to try and grab onto one of them?
Yeah, grab onto one of them to find out what they're running from so we know what we're up against.
Okay. Does anyone have any sort of ability to communicate with hobgoblins? Does duck sound like hobgoblish at all?
I do speak hobgoblin, but I'm asleep. Yeah.
You're asleep, yeah, okay. Minotaur, I guess you're at par with the animals. Do you think you can speak hobgoblin?
I actually already decided that they're enemies and tried to attack them, so I have no desire to communicate with them. I'm just still like I'm like running around half-heartedly after the ones that are still running by.
All right, because there's such a panic, Savannah, can you roll me higher than a 12 or higher to see if you can restrain one of them? What was that? That's no.
We're failing.
Oh, it's an 11! All right, the hobgoblins are free from your grasp and they keep running opposite direction to where they came.
Come back here!
Even more scared
and stay
than
out.
before. Yes, and they have survived. You have a bad feeling about this forest. Even more so now that hobgoblins are scared too. Would you like to make camp for tonight? Does someone need to relieve themselves? Does someone want to try and keep doing another kind of protective movement? Does the Minotaur want to use their stomp to collect trunks of trees? What do you guys want to do?
Does the group know that they were running from something else or not yet? Because I haven't told them.
No, basically what's happened is they've run at you, you've grabbed one, they've run from your grasp, but they haven't tried to attack anyone. They've just kept running away.
Okay.
So kind of piece it together. But there's been no reciprocated aggression.
Then I share that with the group. The hobgoblins, they weren't running at us. They were running away from us. That means there must be something coming.
There's something else coming? There's something else coming to get us? Where is it coming from? Darting around. Where is it? Do you want me to go and look for it? Should I wait right here? I don't know what's happening right now. I'm really scared. Should I cast another circle of protection?
We should stay together.
I put a hand on her to calm her down.
That stomp that Calliope just did caused a huge, thunderous ripple. And you can kind of hear it not around you, but from underneath you. Because what's happening right now is there's like a sinkhole. The ground is opening up. It's like the ripple effect where there's like the crack and then it kind of cracks more and more and more and then you all fall through. Mm-hmm. Everyone, please roll me a d20 to see how much damage you take, if you take damage.
But I'm flying. Do I still take damage? Because I'm not on the ground.
You have been flying?
Yeah, I'm always darting around and pixieing around. I rarely am ever in one
Don't
spot.
you know pixies, Maud?
Okay, you're not rolling. Maybe there's a rock that's pushed you underneath, but you get a +5 on your roll. Okay. And Atimgun, you get a -2 on your roll because you're a...
I rolled a 3.
The time these low rolls are good.
+5, so it would have been 17 for me.
I got a 5.
Okay. Oh, -2? All right, let's go from the
negative.
orders of the rolls. Calliope, you rolled a whopping 3.
Mm-hmm.
Can you please roll me a d8 for damage? Bree, you rolled a...
Aha!
Oh, you took 1 damage. Well, you're so big, you kind of just landed. Yeah, it hurt a little bit, but you feel fine. So deduct that from your HP if you can. I'm not keeping track of HP. I hope that's okay.
Yeah.
Do I get any
that's
kind
fine.
of
We'll just
benefit for having wings or no?
Did you, yes. Well, I mean, did you activate your wings?
Yeah. I would have activated them right away if I heard something.
All right.
Oh, yeah, I activate mine too. You know what I mean?
No, you're asleep. 3, then that's a 10 instead of a 5. Can you please just roll me a d4 for damage?
4.
You took 4 damage. Tia, you rolled a 12 plus 5 is 17. You do not take damage. Jeff, Tim get 3. Can you also roll me a d8 for damage?
Sure. That takes you damage.
You take 2 damage. Because I got a soft, downy little butt. That doesn't really hurt.
This does wake me up, though, right?
You are definitely awake. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. So
Goodness.
now you find yourself in a completely new area. You're obviously all quite disoriented. There's a lot of rubble, there's a lot of dust and dirt everywhere. And as you see the dirt kind of clear, you find yourself in an ancient cavern. Let me pull that up right now.
Maud, do you care how my puppy is being kept with me? Like,
Oh, it's dead.
no, it's not
Roll
dead.
D20.
Well, because I was thinking I had him in like a little pack that he was like looking out of.
What kind of pack is a Minotaur holding?
Oh my God, it's super dead, Anna. Jeez.
Stop it! My pets always die in D&D.
Can
Yes,
you roll
they
me a
do.
D20?
Oh my gosh, okay.
Can you roll me higher than a 14?
What?
I'm so sorry, Jeff, you're dead. Jeff the puppy.
Okay, so immediately upon landing then, I see Jeff the dead puppy. I fall to my knees and I let go of like a bellow. Like, it's kind of a moo, but it's more of like a sob, you know?
Yeah.
In my attempt to calm our Minotaur friend, I point my wand at the dog and try and like make it just disappear so she doesn't have to look at it
Why
anymore.
don't you try to bring it back to life?
Yeah.
Guys, I just confirmed it, by the way. That is the fastest someone's killed their own pet, too.
Calculated.
It's incredible.
Alicia, if you do want to use your wand of wackiness, yeah, you can
Yes.
try.
Yes.
But I'm going to rattle off some numbers.
Okay.
This is how your wand works. You can roll me any number with a 2,
Okay.
a 4, or a 6 in it. So it could be 2, 4, 6, or 12, 14, 16.
Okay. So let's roll.
And it will bring the puppy back.
No.
And it's dead.
And it's double dead.
I mean, you can...
Can I reanimate the puppy? Does the puppy become reanimated? Do I fail so hard it's now an undead puppy?
No, it's kind of like... It's sad. You poke it with the wand and it doesn't move. It's really quite upsetting.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. Alrighty, so as you can see on the cavern map, it's quite a big area. You guys have landed right here.
Okay.
X marks a spot on the map. What would you like to do?
I just start having a private funeral ceremony for my puppy.
Yeah, okay.
I say, Jeff was the best dog in the entire world. Deserved better than he got. His eternal puppydom will live forever in my heart, and I will never be the same. For this reason, I must crush the establishment that would have him in harm's way. This never would have happened if not for King Thaddeus.
Right, so, okay. So,
Hearing this, A-Tim gun kind of waddles over.
Yeah.
Then puts its big wing over. It actually can't reach up to the Minotaur, so it's just kind of like awkwardly
caressing
elbow.
the side, yeah.
and just kind of flaps a little bit and says, he was a good dog.
He was the best dog, in fact. Will you say a few words? Your tongue is like honey.
Can you compliment the dog?
Usually his defensive ability, but understanding under these circumstances the Minotaur might be confused. He kind of looks down at where the completely mangled and bloodied mess of a dog is. And
Stop it!
It's pulverized. It's gross.
I hate you.
its paws like twitching just a little bit because of the nerves still frayed from all the barrage of rocks that crushed it down. But he just says, well, I mean, we knew this dog for like 10 minutes, but I imagine it was a good dog. And it was furry.
Can you roll a d20 for me?
Yeah.
I want to see how well.
17.
Wow.
Absolutely incredible.
And with that, Calliope's tears dry up.
Wow.
She finds strength from your words.
I feel much better.
And in fact, on her next attack roll, she gets a +1.
Yes.
Wow.
I'm just kind of hovering in one spot, like kind of bobbing up and down slowly, like slack-jawed at this interaction. Like, did that really just work? Like, okay.
I am also slightly shocked myself.
I put my hand on a
I just nod at this duck who has apparently the most powerful words of all.
I pat a Tim Gun on the shoulder and I say, "This is why you are invaluable to our cause. Thank you, a Tim Gun." And I
Thank you.
I brush the dirt over the puppy and I mark its little grave with I don't know, I find a stick or something.
And Savannah's bag of cats start mewing.
Yeah. I hear they're crying. I appreciate it.
He says thank you, but after patting his kind of shoulder area, it got it a little bit dirty, so he starts to waddle off to the stream, go clean off.
There's no stream.
Can you point where the stream is? Yeah.
What's that?
Can you just point on the map where the stream is?
Oh yeah, it's.
There isn't one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Maud, I see what you did there. All right. And
How does it feel to be a dirty duck?
the dirt is so fine that, much like that of a chinchilla, I'm able to use it to collect the other dirt that's on my shoulder.
Oh, you take a dust bath?
A dust.
But actually, that's a good stopping point. We usually take one break every hour for just a couple minutes to let people refresh themselves. So when we come back, we will find out what we do in the cavern. We'll be back in just a few minutes. See you guys.